Sup, Nerdmigos? I'm the Jive talking nerd, John Norgrove. My phone was just upside down. We are here for another review, Jive.
Terrible Movie Tuesday.
It's Terrible Movie Tuesday. Okay, so we'll get to what we're here for. So it was my turn to choose or whatever, and I went through a plethora of Netflix trailers, and I found this trailer for a movie from 2016. It's called Opening Night. All right. It's starring Topher Grace, Taye Diggs, Lauren Lapkus, Rob Riggle. It's got JC. Chasez, like
the other guy from NSYNC.
Like real talk, right? So it's got your 2016 plethora of like that level of actors, right?
There's so many actors. Also, Anne Hesh is in it too.
Yeah, Anne Hesh is in it, right? So it's like, I'm like, all right, these are who's in it. I'm gonna watch this fucking trailer. So I watch this fucking trailer, and I'm like, cool. So Topher Grace plays like an asshole who's sad about some fucking Broadway shit, and now he's, instead of singing and dancing, producing or whatever,
he's just being like a
backstage management bullshit.
Yeah.
All right. For a Broadway show starring all the rest of these motherfuckers, where within it's a Broadway show about one-hit wonders. And so I was like, all right, well, this is going to be fucking awful.
Yeah,
none of the things I just said was going to be awful. The trailer looked awful. And I mean, like, it looked like one of those things where the whole trailer, it's got a lot of jokes in it, whole trailer, no laughing. It's a laugh-free trailer. I watched the trailer and was just like, okay, this is gonna be horrible, but it has. I mean, like Topher Grace, the guy's amazing. It's got Taye Diggs, best magical black guy every movie I've ever fucking seen. Best magical black guy in this goddamn movie. It's so fucking good, right? So I'm like, all right, Taye Diggs, I love that guy. He's amazing. Like just all these actors, absolutely amazing. And I'm like, maybe there's something in here. I have no clue. I've never seen it, never fucking heard of it. So we put it on. 5 minutes in, we're like, this movie's fucking stupid.
Well,
like,
5 minutes in.
5 minutes in, we're just like, okay.
Okay,
we have an hour and a half of this shit left. This is gonna be a fucking nightmare.
No,
like we were not happy about this movie.
5 minutes in, it's not like that. 5 minutes in, I called it. I was like, this feels like one of those Hallmark movies for Christmas, and basically they're gonna do the play that makes him remember the spirit of Christmas.
Yeah.
And
so
guys, let me tell you,
I was more accurate. Broadway Christmas.
No, I was more accurate than even I could have dreamed, because
perfect.
the whole shtick of the play within the movie is that
it's like his. It's basically like his drama.
It's basically like a Christmas Carol, but it's not about Christmas. It's about one-hit wonders.
Yeah.
And J.C. Chasez is Ebenezer Scrooge. So basically, the spirit of one-hit wonders past takes him back through all of the one-hit wonders that he's done.
Well, that's the Broadway show. Well, no. So it's one-hit wonders,
but not actually Christmas.
It's one-hit wonders, A Christmas Carol, the Broadway show, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but also the movie is a Christmas Carol about Broadway, about a one-hit wonders, A Christmas Carol Broadway show. This movie is goddamn Inception.
Yeah, this movie is like Broadway,
but smarter a little bit. It's so fucking good. Holy shit.
We were shocked at how good this was.
I was fully prepared to come on this camera and be like, I don't want to watch movies anymore. I'm done with this. Yeah. We're done with this.
I mean, like, this is awful.
The trailer looked
some Family Guy.
So fucking bad. Like, none of the jokes landed. And we started it, and we're just like, all right, what's gonna happen? And we're like, not super into it. And Julie makes the prediction about it being basically A Christmas Carol, and I'm like, all right, there's no way she's wrong. This is 100% right. And then as the movie progresses, it sort of like a plague envelops you.
Yeah.
Into its humor as you begin to realize that everybody in this movie is amazing. this movie is like Deadpool levels of self-aware.
It is so self-aware.
And externally
but
self-aware.
But actually, its level of self-aware is exquisite, because at no point in time do they ever break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
And that's no shade on Deadpool, right? But at no point in time do they ever break the fourth wall. Well, but it is so exquisitely
it's self-aware in a knowing
that
way,
it's
not in a telling way.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it's a musical about musicals, where within people break out into song, but it's addressed that they're doing it because a particular person does not like it, them breaking out into song randomly, but it makes sense because they're songs from the Broadway show they're in whilst practicing for the Broadway show.
Or they're just one-hit wonders.
It is both
you don't
self-aware,
actually know
the genre of the movie, practice within the movie, and something logical that they would do. All at the same time. This movie is so fucking good. Yeah. I had such a good time. Like, yes, is the plot literally just a Christmas Carol?
But like with a pinch of Pitch Perfect?
Like, yes. It's just like this guy, like Topher Grace is a curmudgeon because like one time he got burned, and it's about people who had like one shot and it wasn't.
It's about one-hit wonders. Turns out he's actually kind of a one-hit wonder.
And then like all the drama and like Jesus fucking Christ, Taye Diggs' character in
the
this motherfucking is best in this goddamn movie, good. Dude. Like, single-handedly my favorite character by a goddamn mile.
And there's some good, funny characters.
Oh no, people are amazing in this, but he's just so fucking good.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just like, you know, and he's like trying to help his friend out, and there's all this drama and whatever, but like, everything both makes sense within the story as well as makes sense with regard to the way this sort of movie would have a plot.
Yeah.
Like, it was one of those movies where it was fun. And the parts that were cringy were, like, very cringy. Right?
But they were, just like also funny.
But like, you knew it had to be there because it was, like, for a reason.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And everything had payoff. Like, there was none of this fucking, all these movies nowadays, like, gearing up for a fucking sequel bullshit.
Yeah,
right?
this
like,
movie tied up every loose end.
It's done. I don't got questions about some shit.
Oh my god,
I know who's having a threesome and who isn't. I mean, this movie is a one-hit wonder. Adding to the depth of field. But no, it was like a genuinely fucking good movie.
Yeah, we had a great time watching this movie.
I can't believe
the songs that they chose from real life that were one-hit wonder songs were
they're those songs that are all gonna get stuck in your motherfucking head. Let me tell you what, at every turn, like somebody starts singing some shit or whatever. Also, the movie doesn't show you 100% of whatever this Broadway play is, but it shows you enough of it where, like, low-key, I'd watch that shit.
Yeah.
Because it seems fucking absurd.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy town.
And it looks like it throws out all the Broadway, like, tropes, too, that you're used to seeing.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, totally.
So it was a wild ride.
It really was. I mean, you know what? Everybody did a good job. You know, the acting was fantastic. The music was fantastic. I mean, you know, great costumes, great dancing.
There was even a dance-off, guys. A dance-off, complete with backup dancers.
It was amazing.
It was fantastic.
Oh, my God. Okay, so Rob Riggle is maybe one of the funniest characters in this series. So I had to look up his name because I didn't remember it. So Rob Riggle plays...
First of all, that is a funny name.
It is. That's fair. He plays like...
He's like the producer,
the owner... I don't know, whatever.
We're not
He's
really
like
sure.
the top guy, like the big wig in this Broadway play.
And he is the biggest douche.
Is so perfect for, like, he does such a perfect job in this role where he's just like it's a bunch of actors in the room and he's like, yeah, you guys were the best, blah. And he's like giving them all the cheers, and then like the moment the last one of those motherfuckers leaves the room, he's like immediately turns around and he's just like, fuck you, why isn't that cleaned up yet? Like he's in fucking insane in this movie. It's so funny. like just his little like facial expressions.
Yeah.
And there's like he's just fucking weird noises as he slowly has a breakdown watching this shit he owns just go to a bunch of drama because some fucking theater kids are like going through some shit.
Basically.
It's so fucking funny,
is so
dude.
funny.
He is like up to here with it. Like, it's so great, man. He does such a great fucking job.
Yeah.
Like, everybody does fantastic. Like, I mean, really, I kind of don't have a complaint. I mean, the trailer
I really don't
shit,
have any complaints.
and it was slow to start. But I feel like if it wasn't that slow to start, the payoff wouldn't be as good. Because it really, that slow start really, like, gives you an understanding of Topher Grace's character. Of, like, his just complete, like, numbness and not caring about all this stuff. And then he goes through his, like, character arc throughout the movie. Because, I mean, really, he's the, like, main character of the movie. You know? But it does such a good job of, like, setting up this tone of somebody who doesn't fucking care. So you get when, like, the people are like, oh, hey, like, you gotta be fun. Don't be a sourpuss. Let's go. Come on, rock and roll. Or whatever the fuck. And they're, like, trying to, like, cajole him into having a good time. And he's like, all right, guys, everybody, let's get to our spots before stage. Curtain calls in, like, 15 minutes. And then he walks away, which, like, without that, like, slow build-up, I feel would have been like, oh, okay, so this guy's, you know, got several people's skins in his closet. Kind of a, like, psychotic
and
nature.
that's really most of the kind of footage that they showed in the trailer.
Yeah.
So, like, you didn't get the rest of the roller coaster. If you watch the trailer
for this movie, you do not know whether or not there is singing outside of the stage part.
Yeah.
Like, I went into this and I was like, all right, so it's like kind of a kooky, dark satire comedy about Broadway shows, but I didn't know that it was a musical.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like, there's musical numbers in it because it's about Broadway, but is it are people just gonna break into song during, like, conversation? We just didn't know. That is
we had no idea.
The fuck at all addressed in the trailer. We had, like, no fucking clue. I mean, honestly, I was prepared for, like, maybe one of those, like, Wrist Cutters emotional comedy journey sort of things. And, like, so I was ready for, like, dark shit. Just because, honestly, the trailer doesn't portray what the fuck this movie's about.
No, it really doesn't. But you know what? In this case, it really ended up well for us, I think.
Yeah, because we got to experience this, like, really sort of...
like, fun,
unaware,
dark,
fun...
self-aware comedy.
Yeah, like, dark, self-aware satire, you know, and comedy about both Broadway and one-hit wonders, and in generality, I mean... It really sort of addressed
A Christmas Carol.
The actors that are in
but not in a Christmas sense, which, boy, let me tell you, is refreshing.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I feel like maybe you could take the Christmas out of some of the traditional, like, Christmas lesson stories and see where they go, because when you really think about it, this is super a Christmas Carol.
Yeah, it very much is. And it follows that very Christmas formulaic Hallmark movie
like
kind
1,
of
2,
thing.
3
and like,
Chasez.
You could say, oh, that's just romantic comedy, but this is not a romantic comedy. This follows the actual formula of those Hallmark Christmas movies. You know, curmudgeon, proven wrong...
Yeah.
Love was there all along.
Love was there all along.
You know,
happiness
kind of
was in his heart.
Happiness is in the heart.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Reason for the season.
Reflection for each of the individual, like, ghosts. And I mean, this didn't have, like, ghosts or nothing. But it clearly had that, like rule of threes sort of rhythm to it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, this really, really, truly was, like, a totally non-Christmas themed, like, a Christmas Carol style story. And honestly, they did a really fucking good job.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of those movies that I'm definitely going to suggest to people. I highly suggest that you watch it. And I'll probably watch again.
Yeah. I would give this a full like 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
I have 0 complaints.
Yeah, I really had a good time watching this movie.
Yeah.
It was like a legitimately just like fun,
the
silly
next time
movie.
we watch it, we'll at least understand these songs are happening, so then we can sing along to the One Hit Wonder songs.
That's fair. There was a lot of them. You know all the words to almost all of them, so
yeah.
it's worth it.
Yeah, but out of like respect, the first time around, you don't sing along to them because you gotta watch the thing. Yeah. You know, so that'll be a fun rewatch.
Yeah. For the most part. Sometimes the music gets you. No, but okay. So,
yeah. So I give this a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, 5 out of 5, 100%.
Yeah.
Like this video, comment below, share, subscribe. Tell us if you've seen this movie. When you do see this movie, come back. Tell us what you thought about it. Yeah. Like, how did you feel? I fucking loved it. Yeah. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
We both thought it was awesome.
Hit. Absolutely.
Yeah. Sneaky boy. Didn't know about this. 2016, guys. Come on. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
4 fucking years late. Who would have thought? Also, I really kind of like Topher Grace. I'm surprised that I didn't catch this, but that's totally fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, either way, I've been John Norgrove. This has been Wife. This was Review Jive. The fuck did
this was
opening night.
Opening night. There we go.
This was opening night. Okay.
I was just gonna say a bunch of theater type words, and that doesn't necessarily.
Curtain call. No, this was opening night. Secret success of
Watch
Terrible
it on
Movie
Netflix.
Tuesday. Yeah, we watched this shit on Netflix. Watch it on Netflix. But yeah, fuck, Jesus Christ, man, it was awesome.
Yeah. Bye.
Stay Swifty.